How's everybody doing today? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we're back with another banger. So yeah, man, thanks for everybody showing up last night to our live stream. It was a very good success. Thanks for all the panel, man, and all the love, man, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate that, man. With that being said, if you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel, you know, and hit the bell icon so you can get all the notifications. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, Oscar De La Hoya is back at it again. Wow, breaking news, man. Oscar De La Hoya he says it's clear for us after all the demands that they made after Canelo having to do the hair follicle test, having to enroll in VADA, having to be tested by Nevada State Athletic Commission randomly, even before he was enrolled in VADA, it's clear that Triple G is afraid. Wow. So we're going to move on. Wow. And I'm going to start making phone calls to Daniel Jacobs, he says, and calls to Billy Joe Saunders, and start making calls to Jamal Charlo and Spike O'Sullivan. Golovkin's promoter Tom Loeffler told me Triple G doesn't want to fight. Wow, that's all Tom said. They're not going to have a better deal than what they have now. Tom Loeffler denied De La Hoya's version of the story when contacted by Carpenter. Wow, y'all. He says Oscar De La Hoya, according to Tom Loeffler, he requested a better deal for his boxer, which Oscar De La Hoya rejected. Wow. It says if they want to go into a different direction, they're entitled to, but I think that speaks more to Canelo, Tom Loeffler says. Triple G is not afraid to fight anybody in the middleweight division. He made a lot of financial sacrifices for the first fight and the rematch. And since the rematch was canceled, he wants a more equitable percentage. Wow. So this fight might not happen, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's looking like it's not going to happen, actually. It's looking more like it's not going to happen than it is going to happen. You know what I mean? And, I mean, how does that... I mean, you know, us being fight fans, do we really, truly want to see another Canelo versus Triple G fight? Or would you rather see a Canelo versus Billy Joe Saunders? Maybe even a Daniel Jacobs? So, wow, man, it's actually looking like maybe a Jamal Charlo could be next. He mentioned Jamal Charlo. They're going to be calling Jamal Charlo next as well to see if they can, you know, schedule that fight with him versus Canelo. That'll be a massive fight, Charlo versus Canelo. You know, and like Oscar says, you know, they rejected the offer. Tom Loeffler rejected the offer. And, you know, Oscar De La Hoya is saying that Triple G is afraid. Triple G is afraid to fight Canelo. My personal opinion is I think that's far from the truth. Maybe, you know, Oscar De La Hoya is back at his shenanigans again. My personal opinion, though, if the fight doesn't happen, we've got to see the mega fights for both fighters. Maybe a Golovkin versus a Charlo. Maybe a Canelo versus a Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I'm saying? You can mix it and match it so many different ways. It could just be so good for the middleweight division. You know what I mean? Just because these two fighters can't reach a deal doesn't mean it's the end-all, be-all for all middleweight fighters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Triple G does have all the belts, yes. And if he fights next, he's got to fight Devinchenko. If the Canelo fight does not happen, which is looking like it's not going to happen, Devinchenko versus Triple G will be on play. You know, and I'm pretty sure that Canelo's going to want to get a belt, you know, at 160. So the only belt that's still left at 160 will be a Billy Joe Saunders. If this fight does not happen, barring that Billy Joe beats Martin Murray, Billy Joe Saunders is going to be a highly touted fighter that a lot of people are going to want to, you know, that both middleweights are going to want to fight because he's got that last remaining belt, that WBO belt. And I mean, you know, that's a lot of money involved in that, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? That's a global event. Billy Joe Saunders versus Canelo, or Billy Joe Saunders versus, you know, a Gennady Golovkin. Both fights are very intriguing. Charlo's got to be thrown in the mix somewhere in here. Jamal Charlo. the 160-pound Charlo twin. He's got to be on the mix somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see him versus Gennady Golovkin. If we can't get that, please let Charlo versus Canelo happen. Somebody's getting sparked. It's gonna be night season. You know, I mean, I just want to see it, man. I think it's great for boxing. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's looking like they're not gonna be able to negotiate a deal. Both sides are on two opposite ends of the deal, and that's when deals don't happen. You know, so I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think the fight's going to happen next? And if the fight doesn't happen next, who should each fighter fight next? You know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please smash the hell out of that like button and subscribe, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much, man. And then until the next time, peace.